state, and since we are discussing about the top companies in New Delhi, today's segment that in which we are trying to find the top company is the general insurance. So let's find which is the top company in New Delhi area in the business segment of general insurance. And this is the National Insurance Company Limited, which is the company owned by Government of India, and they are numero uno. They have huge business in New Delhi when it comes to general insurance. So in this video and this live stream, we will discuss about all aspects of what makes NIC National Insurance Company big in New Delhi region. Although there are a lot of private players also, but NIC business is the biggest in India. So let's understand the NIC as a company. NIC is a public sector general insurance company, and NIC is having the largest market share when it comes to New Delhi region. They control about 20% business, and they were established in 1906. So as of now, they control 20% of the general insurance business in the capital region, and across India they have about 7,000 branches, numerous offices, 7,000 branches across India. So if you look at India as a region, they are fairly large, but we are basically discussing the top companies in New Delhi. Therefore, their market ranking, even though it's number one, but they control about 20% of their market share when it comes to general insurance. So general insurance is a segment which requires all other insurance other than the life. So we will discuss some of these aspects and how NIC is actually playing a role there. So one of the biggest segment in the general insurance is the car insurance, because everybody owns not one, at least one car, but nowadays people are owning more than one car. Two cars are a norm across all household in India, and therefore all these cars require insurance. And the car insurance is slightly different than the life insurance. Life insurance works on the investment pattern, where you actually invest your hard-earned money into the life insurance company, and the survivor will get the accumulated amount. Whereas the general insurance, especially when it comes to the car insurance, it is treated as an expense. So what you need to do is basically buy the insurance once in a year, and then the car is covered for 1 year, and therefore there is no carry forward, just like the life insurance. So when you actually pick up a car, you will actually end up buying an insurance also, which will take care of your in case you have met with an accident. It will take care of any demands, any lawsuits on you, etc., etc., and also repairs. And therefore this NIC has actually created portals which are available to all dealership across multiple brands. So when you go to any showroom, pick up the car, you will actually end up buying an insurance, and most likely that will be from the NIC, looking at the market share that NIC has in New Delhi, because they have huge presence. They are also headquartered in Delhi, and therefore they are the right player to look after the insurance. And also the cost benefit, when the companies are large, they are able to provide a better insurance for your car at a less premium. So there the NIC is actually proving the ground, and they are saying that, look, we are the best company, and we provide the best cover for your vehicle. What are the other insurance that NIC is dealing with? The other insurance segment, especially in the general insurance space, is the health insurance. Health insurance also operate pretty much like a car insurance. In health insurance, your bodies are insured. That means your physical bodies are insured against ailment. So the insurance works in a way where, what if you actually contract a disease and require hospitalization? And similar to car insurance, the health insurance also work on in an expense pattern, where a premium is set on an annual basis, and then your body checkups are done, and based on your body checkups the premium is decided, and then you pay the premium, and then you're insured for 1 year. So health insurance again, it's a big segment, because if you look at Delhi, the population is has crossed 20 million people living in the capital region. So, and most of these people like to go for insurance, because health is wealth, as people say, and they would like to make sure that the medical expenses does not erode their hard-earned savings. So they actually get into insurance. So insurance premium is very small, whereas the hospital bills may be very, very large. And therefore, health insurance is a big segment where NIC has a major play. So they are taking care of your car, they are also taking care of your health and body, especially hospitalization, and they are playing a major role in the New Delhi region. Let's look at other segment that is important for NIC, and especially when it comes to general insurance. It is a housing insurance. House, once you build a beautiful house, you have put all the expensive furnishing, etc. in the house, and then there could be many risks to the house. Basically, it could be a fire related hazard, or it could be theft, because your hard-earned money can just vanish just like that. Therefore, housing insurance is also a segment where the general insurance plays a role, and NIC is one of the preferred company in New Delhi region by most of the people who are actually getting into the house insurance. So what it takes for house insurance is that the surveyor will come to your house, will evaluate the value of the house as well as the value of the items present in the house, and based on that the insurance will be decided. Once the amount of insurance is decided, that okay, now this house is valued at so many millions of rupees, then the premium will be set. Once you pay the premium, after that your house will be insured for a period of 1 year. So this is one segment, especially if your house is quite expensive and it's large, and number of people living in the house are less, which is likely the case when it comes to the high net worth individual. They actually end up taking the housing insurance to protect their house against any eventuality. And NIC is there available, providing all kinds of support to such clientele. What is the other insurance segment that the general insurance, especially NIC, is playing? Is it travel insurance? So as you know, friends, that in Delhi, especially in India, people travel a lot within India as well as outside India, and when they travel, there is a risk of losing their luggage, losing all kinds of eventuality may happen. They may lose their passport, they may lose mobile phone, etc. So anything can happen when you're traveling, and when you're traveling within India or outside India, the issue is that if something happens there, because you're not, especially when you're out of India, you're not having the Indian government rules and regulation applicable at that place. So if you lose something, then the insurance cover has to be provided so that you can actually recoup that loss. And suppose you lose your ticket, then you should be able to recoup that and return to India at least. So there is a very important segment which is the travel insurance, and that is a very small premium amount. I mean, people don't understand the value of travel insurance. It's a very, very small amount, but that insures you for a huge losses if you may incur when you're outside India in a foreign land. So when it comes to and especially Indians like to travel, the most traveled people on earth, based on sheer numbers, are the Indians, because Indians first of all like to travel, and secondly they are huge in number. So when it comes to Delhi, these figures remains the same. Especially Delhi is having huge airports facility to cater to the international travel. and also the new international airport is also coming up. So therefore, the travel insurance is also one of the large segment. Even though the premium amounts are less, but the market churns are huge, and therefore NIC is making facilities, providing facilities to travelers who can easily procure the travel insurance. Now, this travel insurance from NIC can be picked up from a portal, and it's very easy. You can also pick up the travel insurance when you buy the ticket from the agent, or you can also pick up the travel insurance from the airlines, or even if you forget to do all this when you're planning your trip abroad, you can actually pick up the travel insurance from the airport from a counter. So the entire end-to-end life cycle has been provided by NIC to ensure that the travelers don't miss out on this small item, which is a very very small item, and ensuring themselves for thousands of dollars. uh, Basically make sure that their belongings, if lost, can be recovered when they return to India, and their claim can be filed. So NIC is playing a major role in the travel insurance space. And the last segment is the business insurance. So as you know, Delhi is having huge businesses. There are various government organizations, there are government owned companies, and because uncertainty hits business, is based on the sentiments, and the market is many times volatile. So in order to safeguard your business, most of the business, whether you're a large business or a small business, or very small business, all businesses require insurance. And when the business is insured against non-payment, for example, or any damage in transit, or any kind of thing, so your merchandise are protected, and you can then file a claim and get that returns out. So it is very important, especially there is a huge business community living in Delhi, and therefore this is a very very large segment. Now the revenue for the insurance company can be huge here, because the size of business will determine how much the business will pay as a premium. So unlike the travel insurance and health insurance where the premiums are small, especially car insurance, the business insurance, the premiums can be anything, can cross. It's largely dependent on the quantum of the business that requires insurance. So this is a big segment, and NIC is playing a major role here. They have all kinds of offices spread across Delhi to look after the business insurance clientele. And when the business are insured, it's very complicated. It's not like you pay one time and then you just get rid of it. Business is very dynamic, because the raw material will come in, produced merchandise will go out. So insurance has to carry, and there could be a chain of merchants tied up together to ensure that the supplier of one commodity is end producer of some other commodity, and the raw material for this latter company is also insured by the first company, and then the end product is also insured. So there could be very complicated stuff, but NIC has taken care of all this. When it comes to business insurance, they have the systems in place, and it is very easy for businesses to deal with NIC. And of course, the cost of insurance plays a major role in choosing the company. And since NIC has major market share in Delhi region, and they have taken care of all the issues which are required by businesses to make sure that their businesses are insured. So let's be specific about Delhi. As I have already told you that they have about 7,000 branches spread across India, all over India. And India is a large country, but within Delhi itself, which is just one city, quite a big city with 22 million people residing in this place, they have 200 branches only to cater to needs of various business requirements in Delhi region. So they are substantially spread out. Any person will be able to find a branch close to their vicinity in Delhi, and they are able to cover the entire market of Delhi. The idea being that you have to be closer to the customer, and with these 200 branch network within Delhi, they are able to reach out to all the clientele, future clientele as well as existing clientele, using this branch network. And now lastly, let's talk about the employees. In terms of employee, they have lot of employees, and these are all government employees basically. So what happens is that the employment in National Insurance Corporation is largely dependent on the government recruitment, and they are not like a private recruitment. There has to be a some sort of exam. So the senior people, the management cadre people are taken by the centralized examination system, and since National Insurance Company is spread out across India, so it is not known whether how many people are available at one time in Delhi, but they have headquartered in Delhi itself. So apart from the senior people, the management sitting in Delhi, they also have 200 branches. But then people who join the NIC are, they get transferred as per the government norms. And since NIC is a government-owned company, so there is a huge opportunity for people to pick up job in Delhi, but they can actually get transferred to any state across India in any of those branches, 7,000 branches. So there is huge opportunity, and if you are a financial expert looking to start your career, then NIC is a large, especially in Delhi, it's a good target for you to try it out. When it comes to their financials, and general insurance is not like life insurance where the person keeps paying continuously for the time for the period of the insurance. So there is a lot of money in life insurance, but in general insurance these premiums are small and usually for short duration. With that, and with the market share, biggest market share in Delhi, their turnover, especially in the general insurance space, is about $500 million, almost $500 million is the turnover of NIC. And since we are talking about Delhi region, there could be bigger insurance company in other states, but Delhi NIC has the major market share. So I have explained everything about NIC in this video. Hopefully this information may be useful for you, especially when you're in Delhi, and this will help you zero down on the insurance company of your choice if you're planning to do any business with the general insurance company or planning to join. Do send in your comments, friends, and I will meet you again in the next one with a new company. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.